Hello everyone, welcome to Sweetie Speaks official YouTube channel. I am Sweetie Pinjani. This is System Verilog coding series. Today we are going to see one another interesting coding example of System Verilog. You need to generate the below sequence. If you observe the sequence 001, 002, 003, so on up till 009, then again 001 and so on, what do you understand in this sequence? First, we should understand the sequence and then we will understand how to code it. What I can quickly see from observing the sequence is every third element is 1, 2, 3, 4, so on up till 9, then again 1, 2, 3, so on, and the first and second element is 0. First and second is 0, third is 1, then fourth and fifth is 0, 6, and so on. Like, you need to understand the sequence first. Then we will see how to code it. Now, first, let's understand the concept. Here, as I told you, every third element in the sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4 till 9 we will go, then again we will start from 1 2 3 4 till 9 we will go, again we will start from 1 and so on. Every third element is like that. Another thing you should know, array indexes start from 0. So even if it's the third element, the index number will be 2. The index number for which the element will be equal to 1 is 2. It's not 3, it's 2. This you have to understand. Indexes in the array are 0, 1, 2, 3, like that. So the element which will take the value 1 is 2, index 2. The element which will take the value 2, index will be 5. The element which will take value 3, the index will be 8. This thing you need to understand first. Which indices take which value. And every third element will have some value. And rest elements will be 0. Now we will construct the mathematical equations for this. So every third element, as I said, the index will be 2, 5 and so on. How can I construct the mathematical equation for that? It will be I modulus of 3. For example, second element, if you see, I modulus of 3 should be equal to 2. If you see the second element, if you do 2 modulo 3, it will be 2. If you do 5 modulo 3, it will be 2. If you do 8 modulo 3, it will be 2. So every third element, the equation is I modulo 3 equal to 2. Now how will you construct the value? This will be the mathematical equation. Now these such kind of equations you can derive with practice. I'll show you how this equation is derived. Now see, first what I want to understand, for the index 2, I want to assign the value 1. Let's see with this equation is it possible. For the index 2, the value is according to this equation. First I'll do 2 divided by 3 modulo of 9 and then plus 1. 2 divided by 3 if you do, it will come to 0. Do modulo 9 and plus 1. It 0 modulo 9 if you do, it is 0, plus 1 is 1. Now if you take index 5, so 5 divided by 3 will be 1 modulo of 9 plus 1. If you do 1 modulo of 9, it will be 1 plus 1, it will be 2. So value of index 5 is 2 and value of index 8 should be 3. If you go with this equation and see, 8 divided by 3 modulo 9 plus 1. 8 divided by 3 if you do, you will get 2 modulo of 9. 2, this will give you 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So the value of element 8 is 3 and so on. So you understood how to derive the element. It will be I modulo 3 equal to 2. This is how you derive the element. The value of element you derive with the help of this equation. I divide by 3 modulo of 9 plus 1. Now let's see the code for this. This is the code of sequence which we were talking about. The sequence was 001, 002, 003 and so on till 009 we will go. Again we will repeat 001, 002, 003 and so on. So I have taken a random integer. It is a integer type of array and it's a dynamic array. And why I have taken random? Because I want to, later on I want to do randomization. Why? Because I am using constraints. When you are using constraints, you need to do the randomization. So here, if you see, first thing which I have assumed, the maximum size I am assuming of the dynamic array is 100. This is what I am assuming right now. If you need more elements, you can add it later. Say you want 500 elements, then you keep the size of your array to 500. It's up to you. For my example, I have taken 100. Now, this is an important code for each array element. First, we have seen how are you going to get the array element. So here we have seen I modulo of 3 equal to 2. When the array element value is, when the array element is this, the index of array element is this, that time what you are going to do, when the index this I is having this value, when you do I modulo of 3, it comes to 2. When that is the index of the array, your value will be this. That's the equation we have derived. I divide by 3 modulo of 9 and plus 1. And we had seen examples also that this equation is correct. So this is very important line where your actual coding is happening. This is what is the array element and this is the value of the array element. And if this is not true, then for all other elements you have to put the value 0. And that's it. That's the main coding. This is the most important coding you are going to do, most important line in your code. And then I am just creating a class object. If you see, this is the class object, and then important thing is I need to randomize. Why I am using assert? Because assert will fail if the randomization is not successful. If due to any reason you are not able to do this randomization, you will get a failure, so that at least you know the randomization has not happened. And then I am displaying the array element values. Here if you see, I am displaying the array element values. This is my code. I hope you have understood the most important equation in your code. Now I have run the code. Let's see if I am really getting the sequence. Yes, I am getting 001, 002, so on up till you can see 009. Then again it will repeat 001, 002, and so on for 100 elements, since I have taken the size as 100. Like this, you can practice other sequences, other patterns. As and how you practice, you will be able to derive these equations by yourself. This derivation of equations will come by practice. You have to derive the equations in such a way that it is has something to do with your index. The equation should involve index in some way or the other. Practice more and you will be able to quote such examples easily. I hope at least for this you understood the main things which we have to calculate is index number, element for which you have to code the value. So that is the index number, and what value you have to code. These are the two equations which you have to derive. I hope you have understood this sequence now, and at least for this sequence, you will be able to code. Maybe in the upcoming tutorials, we can see more sequences, and that will help you to derive such equations easily. Or you can practice by yourself also. To stay tuned to such content, you can subscribe to Sweetie Speaks official YouTube channel. I, Sweetie Pinjani, will see you soon.